Hello everyone, my name's Colton. Welcome back to the Sonic and Bluey Fanatic channel. And it's time now for another Now review. So for this one, I'm going to be reviewing Now 5. This one came out in, I think, November of 2000. And yeah, so here's the front, spine, other spine, and the back. And as always, these Now reviews were inspired by Singling Alongaling, Dax Does Stuff, and Mist. So with that being said, let's get the review started. I love the cover. The cover looks pretty cool. Right here you can see in the background you can see some snowflakes in the background, which is absolutely really nice. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause the recording for a moment because, well, I have a feeling like someone's gonna come back in the family room. So I decided to just move to the basement for the rest of this video. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, back to the review of Now 5. Anyway, also on the cover it says includes Janet, which is short for Janet Jackson, Bon Jovi, NSYNC, Destiny's Child, 98 Degrees, Jessica Simpson, Cisco, Britney Spears, Three Doors Down, Backstreet Boys, and many more. It also says 19 top chart hits. Yep, this is the first Now compilation to have 19 hits on a Now compilation. And I'm going to read the song list in my face as always. And yeah, you may notice, by the way, on the back, you could see a sticker right there. It's in the way of the song list, but either way, I already know what the songs are. So, songs on here are It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC, Give Me Just One Night, Una Noche by 98 Degrees, Jumpin' Jumpin' by Destiny's Child, Don't Think I'm Not by Candy, I Think I'm in Love with You by Jessica Simpson, Faded by Soul Decision, Shake It Fast by Mystical, Case of the X by Maya, Aaron's Party Come Get It by Aaron Carter, Lucky by Britney Spears, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely by the Backstreet Boys, Incomplete by Cisco, I Want to Be With You by Mandy Moore, Doesn't Really Matter by Janet Jackson, Back Here by BB Mac, Absolutely Story of a Girl by 9 Days, Kryptonite by Three Doors Down, Wonderful by Everclear, and It's My Life by Bon Jovi. So let's go through the songs. So about the first song, It's Gonna Be Me. Yeah, the NSYNC song. I find that to be a really great start to Now 5. What I like about this song is that, well, the word It's Gonna Be Me, there are memes surrounding this song, and I have to, like, the misheard lyrics, It's Gonna Be May, whenever April's almost over and May is about to come in, you'll see those memes, It's Gonna Be May. That's what's actually really cool about the song. However, it's actually June now, and it's gonna be July in about a week, so. But no matter the time, it's always nice to play the song It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC, even if it's not close to May, or even if it's not May either. Anyway, yeah, next song. Next song is from 98 Degrees, Give Me Just One Night. I think out of all the 98 Degrees songs that made the cut on a Now compilation, this one probably has to be the best one because I really think that this one has a has a really good rhythm to it, and even the chorus just makes you want to dance around and just it's awesome. Like, how can you not? Like, 98 Degrees have done really well with this one. Like, give me just one night, una noche. Like, I just really love that chorus. It's awesome. Not a lot to say except awesome. So it's too bad that there are not any more 98 Degrees songs that made the cut. But I think one of the 98 Degrees members, I think one of the members had a solo career. I don't know. I don't know who. I think it was Nick Lockey that had been one of the 98 Degrees members. Uh, am I correct on that? Please let me know in the comments. But anyways, so next up we got Destiny's Child, Jumpin' Jumpin'. Yep. If you don't know, Destiny's Child, Beyonce is in that group. So it's gonna be interesting because we're gonna add some songs with Beyonce in there. So that's gonna be awesome. So there's not a lot I could say about the song, but I can really tell the beat really is jumpin', jumpin'. Ha, puns. But yeah, all all that aside, I really think that it's like Beyonce and her group. I think isn't this one of the first Destiny's Child songs? I think it might be one of the first. I hope I'm correct. But anyways, there's not a lot I could say for this next one. Don't Think I'm Not by Candy. I mean, it's a pretty good song, but I don't know Candy that much, so let's move on. So this next one, I Think I'm in Love with You by Jessica Simpson. I actually like this song. The reason why is because the song actually samples Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. I really like Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp, and I Think I'm in Love with You by Jessica Simpson. I think it's just as good, just because of how it reminds me of Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. And and yes, I can handle Dak's opinion on it since I know that Dax does not like that song at all. Uh, that Jessica Simpson song is basically his least favorite on Now 5. Dax, if you're watching this, your opinion is handled. I just really think that Jessica Simpson song is actually a great one. So, yeah, and yeah, we all have different opinions. So, I hope you understand, Dax. Anyways, moving on, Faded by Soul Decision. Now, of course, Soul Decision isn't really known that much, but I really find Faded to be a very catchy song, and I think it's like pretty cool. I mean, well, there's not much I might know about Soul Decision, but apparently, if anyone does know Soul Decision, please let me know because, well, I think Faded is like, I believe Soul Decision is probably a one hit wonder. I don't know. But other than that, I think this song is a pretty good one too. And the next one from rapper Mystical. This one is Shake It Fast. So, if you don't know, this is actually a clean version of an original song called Shake Your Your Rear End or whatever. But yeah, so sorry if I had to, but anyways, yeah, so Shake It Fast. This is actually clean. This is you already may know what the actual original song title is. I believe this was changed to Shake It Fast because, well, to make it much more clean for radio play or something. I don't know, but either way, Mystical can really rap it out. It's like, I gotta say, to be honest, I actually find this to be very catchy, and just hearing Mystical rap this out, like, the way you can hear him, like, shake it fast, watch yourself, shake it fast, show me what you got. Like, it's like Mystical feels like he's ready to party or something. Like, catchy stuff. KCDX by Maya. It's a good song. Not much I can say though. Moving on. So, next up we got Aaron Carter with Aaron's Party, Come and Get It. This, of course, was from Aaron Carter's second album. Uh, I think the album was actually called Aaron's Party. So yeah. Unfortunately, though, this was the only Aaron Carter song to make the cut in an Now compilation. Yep, it's true. This was actually the only Aaron Carter song to make the cut in and out compilation, sadly. There were no songs from his first album that made the cut, and there were no songs from his third album, Oh Aaron, that made the cut either. So this one was the only Aaron Carter song to ever make the cut in and out compilation. So, and to make matters worse, Aaron Carter is also no longer with us, as he unfortunately passed away back in November of 2022. So rest in peace, Aaron Carter. You will be missed. I do have to say, Aaron's Party is a really, really fun song. And, you know, it just really does make you want to party. I believe what you may know, I think about this song, it's like, like, you may know by the end of the song, I think the ending has to do with, like, Aaron getting caught and his parents grounding him. I think that's what I know. So that's all I can say. But Aaron's Party, come get it. It is a very fun song nonetheless. So next up, we got some Britney Spears with the song Lucky. So this one is from the Britney Spears album Oops, I Did It Again. Now, if any of you think that Oops, I Did It Again actually made the cut in an out compilation, unfortunately it did not. I think Oops, I Did It Again probably would have made the cut maybe in Now 8, but I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know what to say about it, but there were two other Britney Spears songs from her Oops, I Did It Again album that made the cut, which were Stronger, which made the cut in Now 6, and of course, Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, which was on Now 7. So, and yeah, those next two Now albums will be reviewed. So anyways, yeah, they'll be reviewed, in the future. Next up is a song from the Backstreet Boys Millennium album, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Yep, I mentioned that song in my last Now review, and here we are. So, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely was the third track on the Backstreet Boys Millennium album. Larger Than Life was the opening track of that album, and it was also the opening track of Now 4. I Want It That Way was track 2 of the Millennium album. I think the one was track 10. Still too bad that I Want It That Way and the one never made the cut, but either way, at least there were two songs from the Backstreet Boys Millennium album that made the cut, so either way. Also, there's nothing I can say about Incomplete by Cisco. I do like this song. I also do like Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely by the Backstreet Boys. I like that song as well, by the way. Even though I like Incomplete by Cisco, I'm just gonna move on to the next song. So there's nothing I can say about Cisco. I don't really know that artist much. Next up, I Want to Be With You by Mandy Moore. Nothing I can say about that either. I don't think this is from the same album as the song Candy. I don't know. I mean, I might have to look at the inlay for a moment, so I'll be right back after I look at the inlay. Okay, I actually looked at the inlay right here. If you look at this, yeah, this goes to show that this is actually not from the same album that had Candy. You can see right there. So this was actually from a different album, which I think this is from the album titled the same name, or is this a single? I don't know. I don't know if this is an artwork for a single or if it was artwork for an album. Does anyone know? Please let me know in the comments. So yeah, next up, we're going to get back to some more Janet Jackson. We last came across her in Volume 1 with her song Together Again, which was from her album The Velvet Rope. And this one, this Janet Jackson song doesn't really matter. This was part of the soundtrack for The Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps. And fun fact, this Janet Jackson song was actually one of the songs that was on an arcade release of DVR Supernova. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think for, I don't know if there's any DDR Supernova arcade machines in Pennsylvania. I just really don't know if there are, but if there is, please let me know. Anyways, moving on. Back Here by BB Mac. I think this is probably also one hit wonder, but I really like this song. Also, when I first heard this on the CD, as my mom noticed this song, she really thought it was the Backstreet Boys singing it, but it was actually not, so. Because it says it was performed by BB Mac, not the Backstreet Boys. Maybe just because, just like with 98 Degrees, I think BB Mac kind of reminds me of the Backstreet Boys as well, so maybe it kind of makes sense why my mom thought it was the Backstreet Boys, but whatever. I mean, still a good song though. I actually really like it. It's probably like a really great song on that one. Next up, we got Absolutely Story of a Girl by 9 Days. I think 9 Days, it's probably a rock band, but there's not much I could say about this band because I don't really know them. I don't really think I know this one that much either, but the, so- the song itself is a really great one. I think that 9 Days have done very well with this one. And now we come to a very well-known band, Three Doors Down with Chad Arnold. And the song right here is Kryptonite. So I think this was one of Three Doors Down's first hits in 1999, I think. I think it says, I don't know if the inlay says the exact year I said it. Oh, actually it does. So it says right here, 1999 Universal Records. So this actually does go to show that Three Doors Down's Kryptonite was actually from 1999. So yeah, more 1999 hits. Very cool. So anyways, yeah, I really like this song. I like how Kryptonite actually probably mentions Superman, which probably will make sense why Superman has to do with Kryptonite. So, and Kryptonite is Superman's weakness. I maybe that's probably why. Anyways, we got 2 songs left, and next we got another good old classic from Everclear, Wonderful. And the song itself is wonderful. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to say about Three Doors Down. Sadly, we also lost Chad Arnold of Three Doors Down. He unfortunately passed away as well. So, yeah, rest in peace, Chad Arnold, as well. Chad Arnold will also be missed. But, anyways, back to Everclear. So, this song, Wonderful, this was from the Everclear album, Songs from American Movie Volume 1, Learning How to Smile, which basically I do have that on CD, by the way, and what I know is that Wonderful is a truly nice classic to this album. What I really like is that, this song gives out great emotion, and I really like how beautiful the song sounds for its rockin' flavor, and and I do know that uh, The song itself just gives out really good vibes too. And lastly, got a very well-known song from Bon Jovi. It's My Life. Oh yeah, Bon Jovi. Here we go. Yep. If you don't know, Bon Jovi is one of those older rock bands from the 1980s. They were known for hits like Living on a Prayer, Runaway, You Give Love a Bad Name, and even Wanted Dead or Alive. Those are really familiar hits and they're really great ones. But then we fast forward to 2000. Bon Jovi had their album Crush, and this song, It's My Life, was one of the hits on that album. And I love it. It's My Life is a great song from Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi does really, really great with this song. It's probably one of my favorites on this Now compilation, actually. Yep, totally the best. And sure, I get the point that some people think that Bon Jovi is overplayed, especially with the song Living on a Prayer, but come on, it's Bon Jovi. I mean, if Living on a Prayer is a great song, so is It's My Life. Like, this one's a fun one. You gotta get rocking to it. Just makes you want to dance around. It's awesome. Well, there you go. That's my review on Now 5. My review on Now 6 will be coming soon, so be sure to stay tuned. This is Colton. And I will see you all next time for another review. See you next time. Peace out.